CS was a roller coaster itself because we started in COVID 2020 December, and from then there was a lot of online classes, and then they fast tracked the semesters and all of that. Tests and all were like very difficult. Overall, if you are consistent enough, I think you should be able to make it.
So the faculty in our campus, they're very friendly. So most students, I don't think they make use of the opportunity because they're too hesitant to approach teachers.
Correct.
If you see classrooms, most teachers don't raise their hand asking questions and so on. And usually when teachers ask questions, they just answer their own question themselves because the students aren't that responsive. So I would say if a student really wants to know about the subject, then professors are free most of the time in their cabins. So you're always welcome to go and approach them. So I think the approachability of professors is very helpful.
Okay.
Do you want admissions in premium colleges of India like SRM University, PS University, RV University, etc. through management quota? Then Get College Admissions is your option. They'll make sure your admission processes would be very, very simple, very, very smooth, and very, very easy. So make sure to check out the details in the description below and on the screen as well. Now, let's get back to the video, guys.
The club culture is pretty active, and there's a lot of clubs for different domains, and they conduct hackathons. I think every week there's going to be some hackathon. That's why they have a block called Peso 52.
After your first year, you'll have many projects every single semester, and you'll have to. So the working on these projects will be hectic because every subject often has a project,
Correct.
and then you have to work on all of these. So if you schedule your time well, you can do it. Otherwise, it gets harder and harder as you go closer and closer towards the end of the semester, especially the last week of the semester, which gets very hectic with a lot of things. But if you work on these different projects, you're likely to have a better skill set.
Food on campus is nice, but it's pretty crowded. Yeah, so that is something you have to keep in mind. The hostels are pretty nice because the food in the hostel is the highlight.
The hostel situation is a little bit weird for first year because boys will have to stay in a separate location for first year and then they come to second year. Whereas here we have all 4 years hostel together.
Okay.
And other than that, EC campus only has two branches in engineering, I heard.
Okay.
But here we have many different branches.
Correct.
More diversity over here. Way more people because of BBA and so on. Even though medical is starting over there.
It's strict. Let me make that clear. That's very strict. But then after that, it's very nice because one is that you have like very good facilities and the food is nice. Obviously, if you have to go out, you have to take a lot of permissions and all of that.
So hostel has an official rule book, but that's very outdated. The thing is that people generally don't remove rules even though they've been removed unofficially. So it has a lot of rules like no movies, no video games and so on. But the only rules hostel really has is come back by curfew.
The fest also pretty chill. You have a lot of events lined up, and then you have like a whole week full of different days where you have formals, ethnic, all of that. And then the main concert is obviously going to be nice, although you can't expect a very big artist or something like that. But then you'll still have a lot of fun because the crowd over here is nice.
There are 3 different messes. Namdais is pure veg. Food court, it has both options.
Both options.
Hostel mess is very unpopular, but you do find the occasional person who likes hostel mess a lot.
So if you're someone who really wants to study and then you want to do something like groundbreaking in tech, definitely you have a lot of opportunities here. But if you want to chill, you might have some problems because of the strictness which is in the campus.
Cons would be too much people, so everything has rush. Atmatirsha, the fest has rush. GJB canteen has rush.
Yeah.
So many places have rush.
One time watch. I wouldn't do it again. I mean, yeah, we would have had a lot of experiences where we're like, oh my god, why didn't we even come to this college? But I'm sure after 10 years we'll have a laugh about it, and I think in tough times only you make the best of friends.
Correct.
So it's a very nice experience in that way.